How is it going, Instagram? It's Wednesday, I'm Aisling Drennan, and it's time for a live studio update here from London. If you are a subscriber to my mailing list, you will have received an email from me last night with my latest small abstract paint. Plus you get access to free post and packaging. So if it sounds good, sign up and you'll just hear from me every so often. So this week I have scaled up and I've moved on to things. One of these is sold already, so do let me know if you are interested in one. If you're not on my subscriber list, please sign up via this link here. If you're on my subscriber list, you get first access to new work and a few little surprises in between. Larger 80 by 80 centimeter paintings. So these are in like the very early stages of making. So I'm just going to walk you through what I've been doing. So I started off with this green. Not happy with this tone at all. So what I'm going to do is remix some more paint today. I wanted it to be more around this tone. This is too blue-green for me. I want it to be green-green. This painting has, yeah, it's kind of the same thing. I've mixed up the wrong tone to begin with, and because I want to push back in through it, it's important to get the first layers of paint, like the colour right, because I do work in series of layers. So I'm going to remix for this one today as well. So like I want it to be, you know, that lovely, like you know in stone when it has that lovely warm grey, it's almost got an element of purple running through it and it brings like a nice warmth to it. So that's what I want to put down here. So lots of paint mixing for those two today. And then I found this, I forgot I had this small 40 by 40 panel board. Love working on a panel board, but they're kind of hard to come by at the minute. So I'll just see what I can do with this one. And then I've got my two large yellow paintings. So I'm still on my big yellow bars. Not really happy how these have started out yet either. This is really funny for me because normally I think because I've been painting now so long I'm able to do that. Otherwise I would be trying to make them perfect before I would move on to the next stages of the paintings, and it would just become very laborious and boring. The early stages is just very relaxed and fun and I'm finding my way, and for some reason these four paintings just haven't begun the way that I've wanted them to go. But it's okay, and I think you really have to learn to trust your own process, and it's a waste of time basically. This one I feel like I have a broad idea of how I want these to go. I don't preconceive the paintings, but I have an idea of the direction that I want them to go, and already I feel like this one has been underworked and then this one is overworked. But I think at this point I'm just going to go with it and see what happens. When I speak to you next week, I could be completely regretting that. But this is the good side of like creative thinking and pushing your creative boundaries. Like sometimes you just have to go with something and see what happens. Otherwise, it's going to become really stagnant. I definitely don't want that to happen because that is going to stall everything. So in other news, if you are an artist in the southwest London area and you happen to be looking for a studio space, I'm going to be subletting half of my studio for 4 months from the 1st of April until the 1st of August while I take my maternity break. So if that sounds good, I'm at Delta House Studios. Fantastic studios, run really well, all the facilities are excellent, and there's an array of amazing artists here. So just drop me a DM or send me an email to hello@aislingdrennan.com. And that's all for this week. I'll be in touch again next week. Thanks always for watching and tuning in, for your DMs, your likes, your shares.